Leash?
Oh, we got
We have
leashes.
a couple of leashes, yeah.
But we're gonna take them
I
back.
screwed that all in. All the way down the whole 4x4.
We're just
We put
checking.
martingales on them.
Yeah, we're gonna take them back because I don't want them getting caught with the hoops.
Thank you again for that one.
Let go, Colleen.
Dixie, what you been
What's
doing?
her name?
Dixie.
You got her?
Yep.
Dixie Bell. Miss Dixie, where you been, honey? Where you been? Yeah.
He doesn't want to get out of the car.
Like air conditioning.
He likes the air conditioned.
It looks like he's been running for a little while there.
He's got an injured paw. It's bleeding.
Yes.
So you might want to take your dog to the vet.
And they,
He just follows this little rat.
Did you hear what I said about the paw?
Yeah, he's 9 and she's 2.5, so she'll run him. He'll run all over the earth for this girl, Mr. Jeff Rascal.
they had to brush them for a long time to get all the stickers and everything else off them.
What y'all been getting into?
All right, let's check the yard, make sure it's safe for them now, so we can make sure that there's. Is that Peter? Thank you. You want to shut your car off, though? Yep. Yeah. Sucks. Sucks. Animals are property.
I've changed her name to Dixie Bullet because she's so fast, but I might call her Dixie Rat now. Come on, Jeffer. Come on, Jeff.
He's limping.
Yeah, he's screwed all the way down the whole thing. And I put the lock in over there, and I put a piece of plastic in front of it. And I'll have the yard cleaned up. I just haven't got to it. I started to, but I just got a lot of things. I grabbed the, see the fence post?
There's a lock on the gate now. There's a lock.
Yeah.
What?
No, there's a lock on the gate,
Uh-huh.
so.
I'm gonna get a
But this
fence like
is-
they have, okay, y'all?
So there's a lock,
They just put this in.
but if
So
she can
I'm gonna
jump
get
up.
a fence like theirs and match them.
Well, you get,
I put
Hold on
the
a
lock
second.
in it. I don't know who opened it or how it got unlocked, but I put a lock on it.
where'd you go, Mama? Huh?
Rascal.
Not a rascal. She doesn't want to be living outside in the heat. I don't blame her for wanting to get out.
Yay.
I wouldn't want to be in it either. I'd run I'd want to jump anywhere I could too to get out of the.
The post hole bigger is I'm gonna put another post on this side, you know? Put it right down.
So what's up, babies?
This just grew up in 6 months back here like this. Believe it or not, I had it all leveled and beautiful when I left.
Well, I will say, good girl, Mama. The fence is secure. Video when I was here earlier, Pete. And I did notice when this enclosure was open, I also noticed that there's a hole in this dog so-called house, whatever you want to call it, which would leads us all to believe that.
If I open up the garage, you'll see the other dog box I'm building right now.
Why would you have a dog box?
Just to have a place for them to go to, you know? That's just what you call a dog box.
Why would you have a dog box when your dogs are not going to be living outside?
Okay. I guess I'm not building the dog box.
Do you understand what we're saying? You understand they can't live outside. So there's no reason for a dog box, right?
Well, you were just asking, saying that that one is got a hole in letting you know that there was a new one on the way.
There shouldn't be a new one because they're not going to be living outside.
Right. Come on, Jeff, get inside, right? Stay up
It's
a bit.
hotter in a box than it is.
Do you know how hot it is in a box?
Pardon me?
Do you know how hot it is in a box?
There's no air circulation.
There's no air?
Yeah,
It's so hot in a
absolutely
box.
opposite of what, you know. So they're about this is one thing, but if they're in there, there's zero
Zero.
circulation.
So, I mean, again, they had free run to go in and out, you know. I mean, I was raised with the dog kennel, and I don't know when they made that new law. I didn't even know about that new law, but I've always had dogs in kennels.
And
you know.
it's, listen, like I said, if people are not, if they don't know the law and we're here to educate, it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But
you
now
passed
that you know it and we've spoken,
yeah, I love my dogs. I have them inside all the time.
okay, so then your dogs are going to be living inside. They're only going to come out to do their business. They're going to sleep inside.
Yes,
Right, Peter?
I don't have a problem with that at all.
Right?
Yes, I love my dogs.
Okay.
I love them inside. I love to
Okay.
pet them in the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not just pet, but I'm saying I get along great. I love my dogs. They're excellent dogs. But anyway, Carabol is a crazy.
So there's going to be no more dogs living in this enclosure.
No, they've been inside, outside.
This-
House is my house.
They're not going to be inside this enclosure. They're not going to be living outside.
No, but I'm going to let them, like you say, do their business.
Uh-huh.
Stuff like that, so it shouldn't be a problem.
But they're going to be inside.
Yes, they will.
They're not going to be out here hours on end because it's against the
Correct.
law.
I didn't know that. Mr. Jeff,
Okay. That's all we can do.
thank you very much for helping me out, though. I really do appreciate it. And again, if y'all, if anybody wants them, they're just dropping left and
We're
right.
good. Thank you, though. Right. Guys. Buddy. I'm sorry. Where's the girl?
An amazing dog.
Where's the girl?
Perfect.
Where'd she go? In the bedroom?
Take the bell. Maybe hide. Maybe in the front. Let's put the kitchen in.
I just want to make sure she's okay. Did she? Where is she?
Dixie.
Look, he's trying to get.
Dix. She's probably in the back. She definitely did not get out. Bell, where you hiding?
Where'd she go? Let's make sure we know where she is before we take off.
Yeah.
She's not outside, right?
No, she came in first. She did?
All right, let's find her out. Animals are property. In 2 minutes from our rescue. This is so bizarre.
She's got to be in here in the bed. Is this her? There she is.
She's under the. Dixie.
Come here, Dix. Dix, come here. Come here, girl. Dix, come. Come on. Come on. Dix, come here.
Dixie.
She's under the bed.
All right. Can you look under there to see if she's under there so I know I'm leaving with two dogs that are in the house?
They like it in the
There
bed.
she is. Yep.
All right,
She's
cool.
curled up.
All right.
She's over.
Please leave them. They're overheating, they're hot, they're panting,
And injured.
and injured. Make sure you check on his paw, Peter. That's what it is, guys. Animals are property. We did our due diligence. We will be watching. We have eyes. We're 2 seconds from the rescue house to here. And trust me, we have eyes. It's crazy. Yeah, they don't seem thrilled, do they? It's very hard. Very hard on the heart. So brutal. I mean, so hot. The dog was under the bed. She's in the AC. She's in the house. Under the bed. We just saw her. Why are you showing the whole house? Rita Marie, if you don't want to watch, then please feel free to take yourself off our news feed. Thank you. There's no address on here. And if there is, we can watch. All right, we're out?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. It's my rescue, and it's my video, and I can show whatever I would like, and if you don't like what you're watching, you are more than welcome to remove yourself from my video. Trying to get out of here. Now there are a couple of videos on our page. Actually, there's one of us finding these dogs and trying to find an owner from this morning. And then one of us coming to the house, showing the house and the deplorable conditions where the dogs got out, letting him know and educating him on the law and the statutes of animals, as far as living conditions, where he broke the law on every single law statute. The video of us here prior to this video will show you, it's just basically blowing smoke up my ass and backpedaling one lie after another. Called him out on it and told him to make the right corrections in the yard that was safe. Let him know the dogs could not be living outside due to temperatures, and told him to make the proper corrections and to reach out to me, and then we would bring his dogs home. So that is exactly what we did. We just brought the dogs home. I don't get a good, warm, fuzzy feeling. The dogs were not at all excited or happy. Their owner. The male is 8 to 9 years of age. He's praying to God she's pregnant. He's hoping to God that she is pregnant right now. So listen, he's going to do what he wants to do. The bottom line is that we're going to keep an eye on, there's nothing more. Animals are property by law. It is very scary. It's very scary. But there's nothing I can do. And as you could see, all the lies. I mean, the dogs went missing last night. He told me that he fed the dogs, but he slept at his house last night. When I called him out and said, well, when did you realize your dogs went missing? He said an hour ago. That was like at 3 o'clock. So how do you know your dogs didn't go missing from the night before if they live with you and they sleep inside your house? So then he told me they slept outside last night. So the lies just kept continuing. I did actually call the Avid Chip Company, which is how I was able to connect with the owner. And that's what you do. You try to find an owner. Sometimes it's just not always what you want to find. You like to find owners that love their dogs, and if they slipped up or somebody left a door open or whatever. That wasn't the case, sadly. Just was not the case, sadly. So we dropped them off after we made him make his corrections. I know I'm rambling, but I'm just not very happy right now. So, not happy. Not happy at all. But it is what it is. So, for any of you that don't agree with what we do, that's fine. That's totally fine. We know the laws. We've been down this road too many times not to know what we should be doing. If you think you can do it better, then that's great. But you're not in our shoes. You're not doing our daily, every single day, finding dogs and on the streets and almost hit by cars. My team was out for hours in this heat this morning chasing these dogs. They were able to catch the male and not the female, and didn't give up, and then were able to catch both. I did not have any room for these dogs because I am full to capacity at both rescue houses, so we made room in our bathroom at Rescue House 1 where they stayed, and they cooled off and they were so comfortable in the air conditioning with food and water. And then we again found the owner of the dogs. So yeah, that's what we had to do. We had to return them. I also found the breeder where he purchased the male and spoke to her up in Alabama, And I told her what the findings were. I said, do you know the owner that you gave your dog to from breeding? I said, are you aware that the dogs are living outside in enclosures in over 90-degree temperatures with no coolant system? And she basically told me to go F myself, that it's none of my business, and that I need to give the dogs back, and she hung up on me. So, you know what? I'm so over people, and I'm so over people that have animals and continue to treat them like this. Just don't get a freaking animal if you're going to lock it outside and in a cage or in a box because your dog's a hunting dog. What is your dog hunting in your backyard that's overgrown? Lizards in Florida? Disgusting. So disgusted. And you know, the lies that just kept going around and around coming out of his mouth. And I looked him straight in the eye, and then when he looked away from me, that's a liar. Total pathological liar. So something is definitely not right. And you can all see it because I was reading all the comments. You can tell this hurting you having to leave them with the owner. Yes, it's very difficult. Very difficult, but I can't keep them. It would be theft because animals are property in the state of Florida. So anyways, the dogs are home, if you want to call it that. And I'm going back into Rescue House 2 because I have other things going on. I've been going since early this morning. You did what you can. Yes, I did. Amy, you're doing your job. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you so much for all of you that are watching and understand what we're going through. And for the ones that are, I saw a couple of comments and I don't know who they are, but for the few of the comments that I did see, I call them keyboard warriors that are probably still in their jammies and just sit behind the keyboards and type what we should do and how we should do it and what right do you have to do this. You know what? Please remove yourself from my rescue page. Please do me the favor so I don't have to take the time to do it, because if you are not in our shoes and you don't know the laws and you're not doing what we're doing every day and dealing with this mentality, please refrain from posting. Just don't post at all. And if you have a question, by all means, it's an open forum. We are so open to people asking us questions. We don't always have to agree with one another, but respecting one another. But do not come on our rescue page and tell us how we should be doing and what we should be doing, because we're not going to tolerate it. Another one of our videos, I don't remember which one it was. I didn't see the comment. I saw some comments from my regular supporters saying, you know, delete that person, block that person. One person was a Lori something. She said we should euthanize Jonah. Please do us a favor and remove yourself. You're not welcome here. We're not euthanizing Jonah. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? And then another person called me a narcissist because the camera was facing me as I'm talking to you. Well, would you rather look at, how would you rather look at my steering wheel while I'm talking to you? Is that better for you? If you don't want to look at my face, then again, do yourself a favor and move right along. I'm pretty much up to here with the nasty comments. So, guys, for all of you that follow and support and have been part of this amazing 100+ journey, thank you. Truly thank you. We appreciate your input. It's not always what we feel or think, but everybody has different opinions, and we love that you put your input into these videos, because it makes us think outside of the box as well. We're like, oh wow, yeah, you know what, we didn't think of that, or thank you for bringing that to our attention. So thank you to each and every one of our awesome supporters. We truly appreciate you. We could not continue without you. And that's pretty much all I got right now, guys. So have a great rest of the day. I might have a great video coming your way in the next couple of hours. Might be something really, really good. So keep your fingers crossed and stay with us. This is Amy signing off with 100+ Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida.